Okay, so we got Stassi a brand new towel. I kind of toweled her off with the purple towel, and then I always have 2 towels ready for her because after I towel her dry pretty good with the with the first towel, then I switch to another beach towel so that this one is drier and it keeps her warmer. And I'm getting ready to blow dry her now. So the blow dryer that I have is the Oster Stand dryer. It is absolutely wonderful. I got this one, I believe, I can't remember if I got it from cherrybrook.com, but I will find the link to that and leave it in the description box below. It is absolutely a great dryer. It does a fast job, and what I love about it is that it is hands-free. It does have 4 heat controls, so 0 would be no heat, and then 4 would be heat, but it's a low heat. So you can, decide what you like best for your pet for the heat control. And then this arm goes up and down so you can move it when you are, blow drying to get the perfect section of hair dried at that time. Now, the only complaint that I have about this dryer is the way that I'm going to turn it around so that you can see. The way that this moves up and down is with this little lever, and I feel like they could have done a better job with that because I feel over time that this is going to kind of get loose. I'm hoping not, but I'm a little worried about that. But everything else on the dryer I absolutely love. But what you would do to move this arm, down and up is adjust this little lever here, which I'm not going to fool with it because I have Stassi in one arm. So after I towel dried her, now it's time to dry with the blow dryer. Okay, so now that she is all towel dried, I am going to prepare her to be dried with the blow dryer. So I'm just going to get her hair out of her face a little bit. And then the first thing that I do before I dry with the blow dryer is I apply the Show Premium Coat Therapy. It's a leave-in conditioner. And I use this daily as well on her mustache. And I love it. It smells so good. It's deep conditioning. And I just put some in my hands and then lightly rub it through all of her coat. Smells really good too. Okay, let's get this part. She's been drying off in her Minnie Mouse towel. Nice and even through your hands, and then you just want to run this all through the coat. Okay. Oh, and it smells so good. I wish you can smell her. She smells wonderful. Huh. All right, we're going to put the dryer on. It is not very loud, but it may be loud for filming, but it really is a very quiet dryer. The sections, I just comb through her hair. Whatever section we're on, that's what section we start combing. I really don't have too, much of a method of which area I do first. It's basically whatever she wants to do. I just kind of roll with it. I figured all of her needs to get dry, so it doesn't really matter where you start. As you can see, she still likes to bite at the dryer. Oh my goodness. You're so drama, girl. but she wanted to start with her chest, so that's what we're doing. And as she moves, I move along with her. So now you're going to lick the dryer. It's great to be hands-free though. She must like the way warm air tastes. Do you like the way that tastes? Huh? You listening? You're so silly. You're so silly. Alright, let's get this area. I am using a Greyhound Pro brush. It's just a brush that I've had in my bath station for a while, and I find it works really good on wet coats, but you can use your pen brush as well. It's a little more difficult, but like I said, she kind of determines which section I do. And then I try to keep her part intact, so that, you know, I'm combing or brushing down one side of her back and then down the other side. And wherever the dryer is hitting, that's the area that I'm brushing. Doesn't keep still when it comes to this. Dries extremely fast. It is very, very quiet, and it dries amazingly fast. And it really doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like it's putting out a ton of air. It's not a force dryer. It's actually called a finishing dryer. So it's not putting out a huge force of air, but it dries so quickly. I don't know what I did before I got this dryer, because I absolutely love it. I believe it's around $400, $450, somewhere around there. So it is pricey, but when you're grooming your own dogs at home and bathing them once a week, it's something that, you know, I feel that I definitely get my money's worth, because, you know, I I'm using it all the time. So, you know, I mentioned at the beginning of the video that, you know, if your dog has a lot of knots, you're going to want to get the knots out before you start the bathing process. And that will help so that, you know, you're not dealing with a lot of knots during the drying process. So I'm constantly brushing Stassi. You know, she gets a morning routine, a nighttime routine, and that is, you know, videos that I have here on the channel that you can watch. And so, you know, yes, we do get knots, but we take care of them, you know, right away by keeping up with it, you know, on a morning and a day, an evening basis. A long-coated dog is not for everyone, that's for sure. But if you can devote the time to it, you know, I just think they're beautiful in full coat. But I tell everybody they are work. So this is her leg. So I like to kind of pick up the leg to be able to get it dried really good. Takes me to bathe and dry Stassi. Normally, you know, if I'm not talking and trying to explain things, it only takes me about 30 minutes. So it's not bad at all. Harper, my Cavalier, actually takes longer than that. She takes almost an hour. And she doesn't have this long coat like this. But Stassi's coat dries pretty well, pretty fast. Whereas Harper's ears take forever because they're very, very thick. So basically you just want to go section by section, drying and brushing as you go. This brush on a wet coat. You know, I love my Chris Christensen pin brushes, but I really like this Greyhound Pro brush that I have for the wet coats. I just feel like it grabs the hair a whole lot better when it's wet. I can kind of position this to wherever I need it to go. make sure that we're all dried. And I think we are. And she is nice and fluffy again. I will tell you that the cleaner that you keep a dog in long coat, the easier it is to keep the knotting out, because the dirtier they get, like these past 2 days, you know, where we're kind of over our bath. Like I said, this is about 12 days that she had a bath. So these last 2 days, I could feel it in her coat that it just wasn't clean. And I think that, you know, the knotting tends to grab on to dirtier hair a whole lot easier than cleaner hair. And so far, using the Show Premium products, and I've been using them for quite a few months now, her skin looks beautiful. So she doesn't have any dry skin or dry hair, no dandruff or anything like that. I absolutely love the Show Premium products. Again, you can find all of those products at fishpad.com. The owners are breeders of Maltese. They have Show Maltese, and so they really have a wonderful product, and I use mostly everything from them, and I absolutely love it. Everything that I have tried, I love. All right. And she pops up, looking like an old English sheepdog. All right, so basically that's it. I'm just going to finish combing her out and getting her hair all straight. I'm going to take her over to her grooming table and put a top knot in, because she can't walk around like this, that's for sure. And basically that's it on bathing and drying a longer coated Shih Tzu. I will probably do another video like this once she gets all of her adult coat in. She does have a lot of her adult coat in, but at only 9 months old, I think that, you know, she is definitely going to grow longer than what she is now. And so once she gets to that stage, which will probably be, you know, another good few months, I will redo another video just so that you can kind of see bathing and blow drying in the different stages or the different ages of a long coated dog like Stassi is. So that's it. That concludes this video. If you have any comments, please leave them in the box below. Please like us. As always, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Catch us on Facebook and Instagram at Stassi the Tzu. And we'll catch you on the next video. Bye, guys. Bye.